My name is Doug Reese, and this is my story. My story begins on a hot day in June 1977. I was waiting in line with my mother at a local theater in a small town in central Indiana. The day was hot. I was wearing shorts with socks pulled up to my knees and a t-shirt. It seemed like it was taking forever to get in to see the movie. I was anxious and excited at the same time. My mom was a single mother, so we didn't get to go to the movies often. And I was excited to see the movie that I had heard so much about. We walked through the maze of velvet ropes and entered the theater and found a seat. The theater felt cold because we stood out in the hot sun and came into the air conditioning. All of a sudden, the lights flickered and began to dim. The no smoking cartoon played on the big screen, followed by an advertisement for the theater's concessions. Now it was time for the movie to begin, and I was about to begin a life-changing journey. My mother read the opening line, "In a galaxy far, far away," then the words that scrolled across the screen. I was amazed at what happened next. A starship being chased by a destroyer, lasers flashing through space. I felt like I was on another ship watching as the battle took place. My imagination was beginning to awaken, like a sixth sense that lay dormant until that moment. The emotions that were running through a 6-year-old's mind during the movie were like the changing of the ocean's tide throughout the day. One of the scenes that brought a lot of emotion was the introduction of Darth Vader when he appeared through the opening in the spaceship. I was scared. The evil figure was introduced, and the background music, dun, 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 setting the dark, scary tone for the character. Then he spoke with the rich, deep voice of James Earl Jones. Then he spoke with the deep, rich voice of James Earl Jones. It sent chills up my spine. They were compounded by what sounded like the breathing of a night stalker on the other end of the telephone. I could feel the presence of something evil in the theater. George Lucas had mesmerized me. I cheered when Luke blew up the Death Star. I was elated when the heroes received the medals at the end of the movie. From that moment on, my life was consumed with Star Wars. Every flashlight became a lightsaber. I think I found a way to turn a flashlight into a lightsaber. See this? This is your normal average flashlight, and I'm going to try to turn it into a lightsaber. Here we go. It works. I can't believe it works. And rides in the car were X-Wing fighter fights. Star Wars awakened my imagination. It also inspired me to love film and how they make us feel.